Hey, welcome back everyone. David Pike again, the Motorcity Mechanic. Now I've got a video today for you that's going to pertain to the 2015 Dodge Charger. I want to show you how to gain access to and how to override the parking gear for the 8-speed fully electronic transmission. There's going to possibly be an incident one day where maybe the battery's dead, or maybe the wrecker needs to tow the vehicle, whatever, and they need to get it out of park. You're going to have to physically find the override and pull it. It has nothing to do with the shifter. The shifter is shift by wire, meaning it's all done electronically. The only cable going to the transmission is the actual override. So I want to show you step by step where it's at. I want to show you how it operates, and I'm going to remove some panels so you can get a real good visual of the internal workings, so you know exactly how it works, other than the little access that you have to actually get to it. So with that, you go ahead and sit down, take some notes, and in the meantime, I'm going to show you where you need to get started. Alright, so like I said before, this is an 8-speed transmission, fully electronic. Different vehicles have different kinds of shifters. This one still has one that almost gives you the sensation of an older style, where you can actually move it up and down. You can feel the gear positions. Some of them have a rotary knob. This Charger has the actual T-handle shifter. There is no mechanical connection between this and the transmission. It is fully electronic, so this actually is more of a joystick going down to a module slash computer, and then it's wired up to different modules, and that's how it changes the gears. There's no manual connection. Now, to get it out of park, they do give you a feature that's a manual override. Now, the manual override, you've got to access it, and right here in this little storage compartment right here, this one actually has the Dodge Brothers Design in Detroit logo put in here. Now you've got to remove the rubber insert, and you can just grab your fingers, grab it, and you'll probably work it right up and sit it to the side. Now this one actually has another plastic door directly below it. Now I've tried different things to get the door open. It ends up being I almost have to use a screwdriver on this. You might try your plastic trim stick. Just take care not to damage anything if you while using the screwdriver, because the key doesn't really fit down in there to gain access, so you got to have something with you to do it. So you just kind of, there's a little cutout right here that you need to get down into, and then you have to start prying, and then you get the door out of the way. Here's that little cutout I was talking about right here. Now you can already see it's got the red nylon strap here, and that nylon strap is what you're going to be using. That's your manual override, almost like you some kind of ejection seat mechanism. But nonetheless, in order to get part released, we've got to release it with the cable. So what you do, once you find this strap, you actually pull back till you, it might be kind of hard to pull initially to get it loose, and pull all the way back till it snaps. There's actually a metal tang further down in here that holds on to this once it gets in its place. That way it stays released. So it's not like you've got to sit here and hold it the whole time while you're putting it on the wrecker, moving it, rolling it, whatever you're doing. It will stay released. Now when you go to actually reseat it, you're going to have to release the little catch down here. Now I can get down here with a screwdriver and probably do it fine. There you go, got it released. Now once you pull it up, it's going to be a little hard to get back down. You're just going to have to use some pressure, kind of line it up where it looks like it's squared up going down. And there you go, we're fully released. Fully released from the latch, but we are now back in park. Then you just have to install your plastic covers and your rubber insert, and now you're back to where you were before. Now what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and remove this assembly here, just so that you can actually see what I'm talking about as far as the internal workings on that manual override. For visual purposes, I went ahead and removed the cover here that directly above it. Now this is the manual override for park. Now it's an 8-speed transmission, meaning that the park is actually electronic. There's a solenoid that controls park. Now this cable doesn't control it, but this cable will release it. That is the only cable
that goes to the transmission. There's nothing shifter related or anything else. All that's electronic drive or shift by wire, as they say. So this is actually released. So if the battery goes dead or you need to do anything, move the vehicle, tow the vehicle, this is what you need to gain access to. Now, like I said, the trim cover has been removed so that you can actually see how it operates. Now, if you got your tether here and you got a little metal tang back here, it's kind of a latch. So you would just pull back, and as you pull up, you'll watch this cable right here in this little, I say a ball, it's a little piece of a lid on there. As you pull back, you'll see it come back as well, and there we go. Now we've got it out of park, so now the vehicle can be physically rolled, moved, towed, whatever. Now when you're ready to release the latch for a part, you've got to push back on this little tang here, and you just pull back with your finger, and now you've got the release. As you can see, the cable's moving there, so now we let it be fully seated, and then we will be back where we need to be. We are now back in place. So we're back in park. Now everything's been back to return to normal. Tether's out of the way. Alright, so now you got the vehicle out of park. Now you can do whatever you need as far as towing it, moving it, whatever you got to do. Just remember how it goes back in place when you're done. That way you can put the car back in its normal operating procedures as far as the transmission, the way it's supposed to operate. So with that, now you know how it is on a Charger. If you ever need to know, now you know. Alright, so now you had the chance to watch the video. Now you know where the override is on a Charger. I've done one previously on a 300, and I just want to show it where it's on a Charger. It is slightly different, so now you know. Just make sure when you go back with it that you do put everything back where it needs to be as far as the lever and the nylon strap. That way the transmission goes back to operating like it's supposed to. We don't have the parking gear partially disengaged. It will set a code if you do that by chance. So now you know. So with that, I need your help. Any kind of suggestions, comments about this or anything in particular, it's all fair game. Just let me know and I'll do what I can to respond back. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know how these videos are going by that means. Also, make sure you subscribe. Whenever you subscribe, you get notified when I come out with more videos. Hopefully something comes along that's got something to do with a vehicle you have or someone else might have, and that way you'll be in the loop. You'll get notified. You don't have to search for it. It'll actually come to you. And also check out Facebook page. Look up Motorcity Mechanic. I like to post old videos as well that I have. That way kind of refreshes everybody's memory. You've got the new stuff, you've got the old stuff. So we've got some awesome, very popular videos we've had out for a while. I like to bring up every now and then as well. So just keep an eye out for those and check them out. In the meantime, thanks for watching. I'm going to keep making videos because I keep getting responses on how it helps people, and that's basically what this is for. Knowledge is to be shared, not hoarded. So there you go. Thanks again, everyone.